individuals who maybe want to get into international shows or maybe don't know where to start, then this is the show for you to start, because I love this story. The story was so beautiful. It's based off of a book, so I want to read the book. It's showing the evolution of people's trauma and how they evolve as characters, and this was just an outstanding piece of work.
Christ's love isn't like everybody else's love. It's not like the world's love. The world's love loves you when you do things right or when you do things with them. But as soon as you make a mistake, they take that love away. But what I've experienced with the love of Christ is that it loves first. It loves through wrongdoing. It loves when you shouldn't be loved anymore. It's unconditional. And that's the love that I believe is going to change the world and has changed me.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Micaiah. I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black.
Sasha here. Excuse me? Supermodels do not fly business class. Now, I'm not gonna demand a private jet, but I think Jag could at least spring for first class.
Today, I'm bringing you all a long overdue video. I have had this on my docket for a minute now. I just haven't had the chance to get around to it, but now we're gonna get into it, and we're gonna be discussing one of the best C-dramas that I've ever seen, and the only C-drama that I've seen, and it's made me want to dive more into them, is The First Frost. It's something about these international love stories that hits so different compared to a lot of American, specifically when it comes to their love stories. I feel like with a lot of American international shows, their love stories tend to be like really corny to me and it's not interesting, whereas this is like, it has corny elements, but the storyline is just there. It's just there. But before I dive more into it, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to see more of me. And if you're new, hey, if you're a returner, I really, truly appreciate the love. If you are new here, I do content such as nostalgic content. I love to blast you all to the past. I do blurb related content, more nerdy content, and I also do content with more depth, cause you to think, more conscious topics. So if you're very diverse like I am, then this is the channel for you. Trust me, I'm your girl. And if you get the chance, please check out my social media platforms. My Instagram is at @moreMicaiah. I'll leave you on and more. And my TikTok is at The Life of Kaya. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Set against the serene backdrop of a small town undergoing social change, The First Frost chronicles the journey of a contemplative and reserved woman weighed down by grief and unexpressed affection. After years apart from her childhood love due to a tragic event, she returns to her hometown where past memories start to resurface. The narrative develops with a sense of emotional depth, delving into themes of recovery, redemption, and the flow of time. She encounters a pivotal moment, balancing the decision to progress forward with the need to address suppressed emotions. The First Frost beautifully illustrates the essence of new beginnings and the subtle strength required to confront one's internal struggles. In contrast to numerous romance or historical dramas that often depend on melodrama or cliches, The First Frost is commended for its nuanced and reflective narrative style. The characters possess multiple dimensions, exhibiting realistic flaws and development. The female protagonist in particular is frequently noted for her subtle strength and resilience, favoring understand emotional depth over exaggerated dramatics. The First Frost is inspired by a literary work, as is common with many Chinese dramas. May possess profound thematic elements, including the passage of time, the anguish of unexpressed emotions, and the resilience of memory or affection. Although it may not appeal to all, the deliberate tempo facilitates deeper emotional engagement and contemplative instances, distinguishing it from rapid dramas that prioritize a plot development. The actors presented performances that were emotionally subdued yet impactful, effectively communicating through silence, eye contact, and physical gestures, elements often regarded as indicators of exceptional acting skill. So overall, this was truly a great body of work, and I highly recommend you all to check this out. I did not want to give too many spoilers within this because its purpose is just to shine a light once again, but I highly recommend you all to go check this out because it was a fabulous body of work. So when I first seen this show come down my timeline on Netflix, I was like, The First Frost. Just simply based off of that title, it immediately intrigued me into diving into the show. And I was like, Okay, let's see. So it started off a little slow, I would say like the first episode or two, but once you keep watching, I am telling you all, you will not regret it. It is such a beautiful love story, and it's something about the way these like international shows create a whole journey out of this love story. Certain aspects can be dramatic, but it has so much depth, and it just shows like the intricacy when it comes to love, and everything's not like a one path, one track way to it. So I feel like these shows really display in such a great way the different journeys that these couples are on. So specifically with this show, I don't want to butcher the main characters' names, but their chemistry was outstanding, and it's something about it, they make sure that the chemistry is there, because I know there's been a few more recent love stories that I've watched when it comes to American shows, and the chemistry was just not there. It was not there. It had potential, but it wasn't there. So it seems like they really make sure that these main characters have great chemistry. This video is not really meant to be drawn out. I just kind of wanted to shine a light and bond with others who love this show, because I love this story. The story was so beautiful. It's based off of a book, so I want to read the book. I only was able to find Mandarin version of the book, but I was able to find online the English version, so someone translated it, but there's no English version of this book, because I would love to see how the book dove deeper into certain aspects of the television show that we didn't see on the screen. So I'm most definitely going to do that. That's going to be on my docket like the next week or two, to just like dive into it and read it, because I actually sometimes prefer to watch the movie before I read the book, because then I see the missing layers from the book, and then I can put an image to who I'm looking at, or then I can see the errors, like, wait, this person wasn't supposed to look like this, or this person wasn't supposed to look like this. So I like doing it backwards. I know that may sound really crazy, but I like doing it backwards. So I'm going to dive into the book. I have it on my phone somewhere. I'll be sure to also link it in the bio so that you all can get the chance to read the book. And if you know Mandarin, go on ahead and read the physical copy of the book. But for me, I do not, so I will not be able to read that right away. But I do hope they release an English version of the book, because I'll be sure to dive right into that and cop it, okay? Even if I already read it online, because the story is pretty interesting, and it's with layers, it's depth, it's showing the evolution of people's trauma and how they evolve as characters. And this was just an outstanding piece of work, truly. So I don't want to like give too much spoilers of the show. This is more so to give a light to the show, so that for individuals who maybe want to get into international shows, or maybe don't know where to start, then this is the show for you to start at, because it's really good. It was actually really good. I was bawling, crying. Like, I should have did my first reactions after watching it. That's what I'm gonna start doing with a lot of this. Like, after I finish something, show my raw emotions right after I watch it, because a lot of times if I don't do that right away, sometimes I'm like detached. So that's what I'm gonna do, because I was bawling, and I stayed up to like 5, 6 in the morning, because that's how much I could not take my eyes off the screen. Such a great show. If you did get the chance to watch this, please let me know your thoughts about this C-drama, because this was outstanding. It really was an outstanding body of work, and I can't complain. And I'm looking forward to what's my next international show I watch. Leave some recommendations down in the comment section, because I'm interested to know. But if you disagree with anything that I stated in this video, that is okay. We can have a healthy disagreement, so make sure you comment that down in the description box. We can be respectful towards one another, and if you agree, I love that as well. I love different perspectives, so I'm all here for it. So yeah, once again, let me know your recommendations for other international shows that I should watch, or other C-dramas, or whatever dramas that you would like me to tap into, because I think a lot of these shows tend to have more depth than a lot of the American love stories. I'm specifically focusing on the love story aspect, and I think that's been missing within like American television, or it hasn't been written well. Or that just shows the climate of where we are as an American culture, and that's another story that ties into a previous video that I have. Where's the love? What happened to R&B? What's going on? Where's the love? And nowadays a lot of people don't want to be moved up, or I don't even want to get to that, but so please remember that you are loved by the one who created the universe. He made you for such a special purpose, so let your light shine bright. So I thank you all once again for sharing this moment with me, and I'll check you all out in the next video. Stay blessed, everyone.